The name Rothschild evokes a financial empire shrouded in secrecy and intrigue. Their wealth spans centuries, continents, and even royal bloodlines. The numbers are staggering, assets in the hundreds of billions, spanning countless industries and interests. For over 200 years, the Rothschild family has quietly amassed unimaginable wealth and power. Through shrewd business tactics and strategic partnerships, they transformed a small banking business into a sprawling global financial force. Their proficiency at preserving and expanding their fortune is unmatched in modern history. We peel back the curtain on how the Rothschilds meticulously crafted their economic stronghold. But before we begin, we would like you guys to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and hit the notification bell icon so you don't miss out on amazing and entertaining content. When it comes to wealth, it's far too simplistic to think people just fall into two camps, the haves and the have-nots. There are many shades of green. In one corner, we have the fame-fueled fortune of entertainers like Rihanna, LeBron James, and Oprah Winfrey. These savvy celebrities monetize their talents in music, sports, and media to build vast empires. Rihanna parlayed hit songs into a Cosmos beauty line now worth $2.8 billion. Meanwhile, LeBron scores just as much off the court with his endorsements and his investment portfolio. And Oprah leveraged her talk show and media dominance to become America's first black female billionaire. Next up are the capitalist crusaders, your Elon Musks, Jeff Bezoses, and Mark Zuckerbergs. These ingenious innovators took novel ideas and through sheer grit and vision, transformed entire industries. Musk's SpaceX and Tesla reshaped space exploration and electrification. Bezos revolutionized shopping with Amazon, and Zuckerberg connected the world through Facebook. Love them or hate them, you can't knock the fortune they amassed by disrupting the status quo. Speaking of status quo, old money clans like the Waltons, Kochs, and Mars built generational wealth through established family-run businesses. Sam Walton turned a single 5 and dime store into the Walmart empire now operated by his heirs, making the Waltons America's wealthiest dynasty. The Mars family has produced sweet profits from their namesake candy company for over 100 years, and the Koch brothers inherited their father's oil refinery business, expanding it into the second largest privately held company in the US. But one ultra-elite family stands high above the rest in terms of colossal, nearly incomprehensible wealth: the Rothschilds. With assets estimated around $400 billion, the Rothschilds' vast fortune easily eclipses all other dynasties. For reference, that's over 4 times more than the world's richest single individual, Elon Musk. Unlike the new money tech elite, the Rothschilds' riches are rooted in centuries of banking dominance back to 18th century Germany. The family patriarch, Mayer Amschel Rothschild, shrewdly became a quarter managing finances for nobility. As a Jew, banking was among the few avenues open to him in those times. Mayer saw an opportunity to build a financial juggernaut by lending to royals and governments. His 5 sons later expanded the banking business throughout Europe. War proved extremely lucrative, as the Rothschilds financed both sides of conflicts and profited handsomely from the ensuing destruction. Some would call this unscrupulous business, but it sure made the family filthy rich. Unlike flashy celebrities, the Rothschilds spend money on assets certain to appreciate over time: prestigious real estate, mining interests, and masterpiece artworks. Their private art collection contains treasures like the rare 4th century Greek vase once gifted to the British Museum. When Nazis occupied France, they raided Rothschild's estates, with Hitler himself selecting choice pieces. The family recovered most works post-war, but some remain missing. The Rothschilds also reputably own tons, literal tons, of gold bars and have major stakes in gold mines. Forget gaudy chains, these folks think big with their bullion. While the full extent of their riches is debatable, what's undisputed is the Rothschilds have been rolling deep for generations. Let's explore how they live and spend their fortune. Recently, Jacob Rothschild exchanged large sums of British pounds and US dollars for gold bars and coins. With economic uncertainty looming, he's shifted around 8% of his assets into gold as a safe haven. The family is famous for holdings in precious metals. They reportedly own tons of gold stored in secret locations. Real estate is likely the Rothschilds' most extensive asset class globally. Their properties span mansions, palaces, chateaus, vineyards, and more across Europe and beyond. Highlights include Waddesdon Manor, a French Renaissance-style estate in England which attracts over 450,000 visitors annually. The home was erected in the late 1800s by Baron Ferdinand de Rothschild to showcase his wealth and art collections. The Rothschilds own over 200 acres of elite real estate in the affluent Buckinghamshire region alone. Historic Aston Clinton House, another Buckinghamshire mansion, underwent a 10-year renovation costing over $25 million. Some Rothschilds family mansions contain over 40 bedrooms. Overall, their global real estate portfolio is estimated at $20 to $25 billion. While most purchases are calculated investments, some Rothschilds splurge on luxury, including super yachts, jets, and exotic animals. Nat Rothschild's $100 million super yacht, Planet 9, can accommodate 16 guests plus crew. This lavish lifestyle echoes his great-granduncle, Walter Rothschild. Walter's eccentric passion led him to create the largest private zoological collection ever amassed. His private menagerie at Tring Park included kangaroos, zebras, emus, and a giant tortoise. He even trained zebras to pull his carriage. After Walter's death, thousands of specimens were donated to the Natural History Museum in London. Given the Rothschilds' enormous wealth and power wielded over centuries, they have been the subject of some truly outrageous conspiracy theories. One claim suggests the family controls the global economy through central banking domination. They've been accused of manipulating the outcomes of major wars by financing both sides. Some believe the Rothschilds use their vast wealth to hand-select politicians and world leaders to do their secret bidding. Some conspiracies take it even further. The family has been linked to the Illuminati, a supposed secret society working to establish a satanic New World Order. Some allege the Rothschilds had a global elite cabal of power brokers conspiring to control populations and governments worldwide. Perhaps most bizarrely, a conspiracy theory pushed by David Icke argues the Rothschilds are actually alien reptilian humanoids from another dimension. As these interdimensional shapeshifters, they've secretly manipulated humanity for centuries while appearing human. Icke claims eyewitnesses have seen the Rothschilds briefly shapeshift into a reptilian form during intense emotional moments. Other theories suggest the family practices Satanism and engages in ritual sacrifices at their estates, or that their vast private art collections contain occult objects imbued with mystical powers to aid their control agenda. The Rothschilds have also been accused of deliberately engineering events like the sinking of the Titanic, Pearl Harbor attack, and 9/11 attacks to prompt economic shakeups, allowing them to consolidate power. Some believe they sit atop a global financial pyramid, reaping profits from all economic activity. At the core of many Rothschild conspiracy theories lies an anti-Semitic view that wealthy Jewish families like the Rothschilds form a hidden cabal controlling world events. This notion of a Jewish conspiracy ultimately derives from religious prejudice, not facts. In truth, the scale of influence attributed to the Rothschilds in these outlandish theories vastly exceeds their actual wealth and reach. While incredibly successful financially, they are not devil-worshipping alien overlords manipulating humanity through puppet governments and staged catastrophes. That notion remains the irrational stuff of anti-Semitic fantasies. Despite wild claims about the family's influence, their wealth actually declined during the 20th century due to wartime damage, taxes, and divisions of inheritances. While still enormously prosperous, their sway is far from all-powerful. At the end of the day, the Rothschilds are just a highly successful business dynasty, not the shadowy cabal that conspiracy theorists imagine. Stripped of sinister motives, they represent a rags-to-riches story of ambition, financial acumen, and preserving dynastic wealth over centuries, one that continues to both enthrall and raise controversy to this day. The Rothschilds' rags-to-riches rise over centuries remains shrouded in mystery and intrigue. Love them or hate them, their colossal fortune continues to captivate. Share your thoughts on how this family accrued such mind-boggling wealth, and let me know what other influential dynasties you'd like to see covered in future videos. And if you want to see more of these types of videos, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.